Every time I travel with my MacBook, there's one thing that always annoys me. This charger. It's bulky, it's heavy, and if you're in a region with a 3-prong plug, this thing alone feels like half the weight of your backpack. And here's the worst part. I don't even want to unplug it. It lives on my desk. But the moment I leave the house, I am forced to deal with this giant brick. So I went looking for a smarter solution, and I ended up replacing my MacBook charger completely with something more compact and way smarter. Today, I'm reviewing Anker's 100W Max GaN Charger, a compact charger with a built-in display that might just be the most practical travel charger I have used so far. Here's the reality. Laptop chargers are designed for power, not for portability. Apple's charger is powerful, no doubt, but it's bulky, awkward, and not something you want to unplug and carry around every day, especially if the plug design makes it even worse. So I wanted one charger, small enough to travel with, powerful enough for my MacBook Pro, and flexible enough to charge everything else too. That search led me to this, Anker's 100W Max GaN Charger. And the first thing that surprised me, the size. I mean, for a charger that can push 100 watts, this thing is seriously compact. But another reason I bought it is this screen. Yes, this charger has a screen. I will get to that in a minute, but first I want to tell you about how good the design is. It matches perfectly with my silver MacBook Pro. Anker also sells a black variant, but I went with this color by choice. The curved edges, sleek finish, and foldable prongs, everything just feels well thought out and premium. Now a quick overview of the ports. 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A, and up to 100 watts of total power. If you plug in just your laptop, it gets nearly full power. Plug in a phone or another device, and the charger intelligently distributes power between ports. So you can charge your MacBook, your phone, and maybe your earbuds, all from one wall outlet. And by the way, it also comes with a really nice high quality charging cable. It's USB-C on both ends and has a premium braided design. Now let's talk about the screen, because this isn't just decorative. Here's what it actually shows. You can see exactly how much power each device is pulling along with the total output. So if your MacBook is charging at 65 watts or 90 watts, there's no guessing. I don't have a power meter to measure the exact wattage, but in real world use, the charging speed feels almost identical to Apple's original charger. The charger even displays its internal temperature, which is reassuring when you're charging, let's say, multiple devices for long periods. It also tracks how long the charger has been actively running, useful for monitoring longer charging sessions. There's a touch button on the front that lets you toggle all these modes I mentioned. Plus, you can also rotate the display by a long press, which is great if the charger is plugged in sideways or behind furniture. Once you use a charger that gives you this kind of feedback, regular charger starts to feel kinda dumb. In daily use, this charger quickly replaced everything else in my bag. It's light, compact, and easy to carry, especially compared to the original charger. No bulky power brick, no awkward cable management, just one charger that handles everything. My MacBook Pro charges almost as fast as it does with Apple's original charger, which is what I also wanted. Laptop, phone, tablet, accessories, all handled by one device. That said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And I do have a couple of gripes with this charger, although I'm being a bit nitpicky here. First, the display is small, so you need to be fairly close to read it. But to be fair, a bigger screen would have made the charger larger, I would say. And second, it does get warm under heavy load, which is normal behavior for GaN chargers, but it's still worth mentioning. So does this charger actually make sense to buy? Well, if you travel with a laptop, want to simplify your tech bag, hate bulky chargers, or want one charger that does everything, then yeah, it's definitely worth buying. Especially if you live in regions with larger plug designs. This thing is a huge quality of life upgrade. This charger now lives in my bag. My original MacBook charger stays on my desk permanently. And honestly, that's exactly how it should be. If you're looking for a compact, powerful, and genuinely smart charger, the Anker 100W Max is easy to recommend. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out or pick one up. If this video helped you out, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have got any question about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.